on. What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter. Sometimes Jim Hicks, and sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. I'm all over the place. I'm coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And it is Thursday. It's our baby Friday because the Chop Shop is not aired on Friday, so we consider this our Friday, and we just let it go. Let me tell y'all something. It's going to be a good one. Text, tag, tell your friends right now. Call them, tell them, get to the Chop Shop. The very fiber of their being determines whether they be on this Chop Shop and come listen to it today. You got to get them. You got to talk to them. Share the show. Price of admission is share the show. It's going to be a great day. When I tell you it's going to be, I got so much I want to give you. But first of all, I want to thank each and every single one of you. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Let me, first of all, Thaddeus Moody. All of these are my starting five. Let me talk to my starting five. Thaddeus Moody, Dale Griggs, Monte Cora, Simeon Sims, Tyrone Caldwell. And my sixth person of the day is Corey Willis. But I see you out there. I see you, Tina. I see you, Brad. I see you. The chatterboxes in the building. I see you, Belinda. I see you. I see you, Lady Barron is in the house. I see you, Chris Charles. Let me tell y'all something. I appreciate every last single one of y'all. Serious. And don't you ever, just because we get into, because let me tell y'all something, man. My favorite people of the world, in the world, are the people who shape me and mold me and tell me, Robert, man, Robert, no, that ain't right. No. See, sometimes we get on here, iron sharpens iron. We come on here. I just want you to be informed. And when, and I'm serious, I just want you, if you understand that about me, then some of this stuff, when I say certain things, and let me tell you something, I know I ain't got the greatest tongue. And sometimes I can be so gentle. But sometimes I'm Robert Hatter. Y'all, I'm serious. I'm this way all the time. But I really appreciate when y'all take out y'all time. When I look and see the minutes watched on this show, it's just unbelievable. The minutes watched, which is the most important metric. Some people got shows. A lot of people, they watch it for 2 seconds and turn it off. I want to be rough. I'm not Simeon Sims. I'm not no soft ass dude. I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. Okay? Yes. If you want soft, go somewhere else, Simeon. You got a choice. If you want soft, Tina soft, go watch Tina's show. Tina's a woman. I told y'all I'm the butcher. I'm going to give it to you raw. You have to season it yourself, Simeon Sims. But Simeon, I wish you was over here on my side and watching your comments sometimes. And I have to sit up here and just... You follow me? Y'all, see, sometimes... And I almost late on the show because I was getting some information on the phone today, and it was blessing me, but I stopped everything to start this show on time. And two of the things they gave me, man, they gave me two nuggets, Simeon. He's talking about dealing with opposition. Talk about dealing with oppositions. Opposition. Stand back. Sometimes, Simeon, you say I'm rough. Sometimes I know I'm a threat to the way you've been thinking. I understand that. Sometimes I'm a threat. Some of y'all ain't never seen no black dude talk like this. It is okay. But I still appreciate you. Still appreciate you. I promise you I do. I wish I can be on here talking, Lady Barron, Simeon Sims, I just don't think you can, you should do it like that. Simeon, I can't do it, Simeon. I'm sorry. I can't even try to do it, because guess what would happen? I wouldn't be me. I didn't even mean to talk about that today. But we got so much stuff to share. Yo, you up here worried about me being rough. But you got congressmen out here and politicians out here doing anything, and you probably ain't said not one word to nail one of them. Sometimes I told y'all, there's two structures going out here. One of y'all gonna get it. It's a social structure, how they see us, and a governance structure, how we see each other. Simeon, you see me as rough. I'm gonna get rougher now. I got to. But when I'm on this show, Chris Charles, all I try to do, I just want to download something into your mind. Every time. I don't never want you to leave here with just some scores of a basketball game. Because I told y'all can go to ESPN. Wait till it pop up. Y'all can go to ESPN, Miss Barron. And Miss Barron, I think y'all gonna play against a pretty good team this weekend. I'm gonna check it out. Y'all can go here and get all that information. Simeon. I want to download something in your mind. I'm sitting there talking to a student athlete, was telling me about their friend. Y'all follow me. I'm about to be rougher, Simeon Sims. So you just brace yourself. Buckle in. It's coming from a man. Buckle in. You an athlete at a school. You're doing well. You've graduated. You're coming back to get your grad degree. You the male. You playing sports. You're doing all right. Doing good. You meet a girl. She's on the sports team. Y'all got to hear me on this one. She's on the sports team. She failing all her classes. Ineligible. Mars Parcel, y'all got to hear me. Let me set it up again. Let me talk to somebody. Can I use some? Kevin Freitman, athlete. Hold up. At a university. Let me get a lady. Belinda. You the girl. Belinda, this is hypothetical. Belinda, I ain't gonna use it. I'm gonna use Brandon Nichols. Let me use Brandon. Belinda, no, I'm gonna use you. Hey, Belinda, how you doing? Belinda, I'm using you. You the girl. Okay? Let's say you, whatever sport you play. Okay? You play on the tennis team. All right? Kevin Freitman is the young man. He plays on, let's say he play on the golf team. Y'all watch this. Y'all watch this. Y'all got to hear me. Kevin Freitman doing well. He done graduated. He on his graduate degree. He balling. He doing everything good. But he hooks up with little mama over here, who done failed every damn class. First of all, son, if a woman is at college and failing every damn class, you run from her ass. Because you come to college to get a degree, man, to better your life and better your family's life. So you meet a woman that done failed all of her classes. She can't play golf no more. And next thing you know, you done start tennis no more. You done start hanging with her. And now, you done flunked out your graduate course. So I guess y'all just laying up every day. In college. That was just a real story. I'm just using them. Just a real story. Young men. You should be saying, hey, whoa, baby. Because guess what? When you done flunked all 5 classes, D. White, all the classes, D. White, that means you behind. You're going to always be behind. Landon? And what his name? Simeon Sims? You talking about I'm being rough? What are they gonna do? At least the dude got his degree. What is the young woman? What's she gonna do? And guess what? She's at a HBCU. They're at a HBCU. So yes, Simeon Sims, I got to be rough. Was thinking about yesterday. How we sometimes we got to have hard conversations. Sometimes, even about sports, about life, about everything, we got to have hard conversations. But let me explain something. Especially, I love the people who've been on this show a while. What they'll do, smart people, they come on the show late, they hear a topic, they are smart enough to ask a person on the feed, man, what's the topic about? Because I'm late. But now, then we got some people that just come on at any time and just comment without knowing. See, I want you to... See, sometimes it makes me hard to believe people listening to me sometimes. Because if you know me, you would have came on this show, you would have known the subject was deeper than about a black man with a white woman. I'm telling you, people text me this kind of stuff. You got to come in and fill the meeting out. When you come in a room, don't you come and fill the room out before you get to running your mouth? Belinda, do you come? Hey, someone has to do right, or both. Look at Belinda. You preaching, Belinda. Landon, I won. I see you say your son had made it home. Especially on this show. Because I'm going to take you to depths. I always got, like I said, I want to download something in your mind every single day. Then I looked last night, my basketball thing ain't working right. Because guess what happened? My favorite player got hurt last night. Stephon Curry got hurt, reached his hand in. His problem. I'm going down the list, stuff we're going to talk about today. But this is serious. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit later because I don't know what people are dealing with on this Share the Show on this feed sometimes. And I have to be careful. So I apologize if I be rough with you. I'm not trying. I'm trying to get a message across. It's not at you. It's at the words. Not at you personally. I learned a long time ago when I was coaching youth basketball. When I call the kids number, listen, when a kid do something wrong, coaches, when a kid did something wrong, I call this number out. I said, number 15, come on now. 15, come here, man. When he's doing something wrong, when he's doing something great, doing something good, I call his name out. I want him to understand it's the action. Ain't you, kid? I love you, the kid. Y'all, I love y'all comments. But it's my job on this side to come and look at all of y'all comments. That's why yesterday I gave you a video on how it looks. Well, I gave you a picture, my background picture. Let me put it back up here. How it looks. It's different. Let me see. It's different coming from this way. I think I put it behind me. It's different coming from this way. Y'all, to that right there, if y'all can see, let me see, right there. That's where all of y'all comments come up collectively. See, all come up on one thing at one time, from both devices, all the time. Right? I'm taking you. The reason I did that yesterday, it was symbolic of something. I'm taking you somewhere so when you pop up on the show late, just chill for a minute. Instead of chopping on, fill the meeting out. What's up, Sonya? You late, girl. But I want to share this with y'all. If you ever are in need and feel that the thoughts in your head are beginning to win, text 988 for the Suicide and Crisis Hotline. Okay? You're not alone. You're not alone. Elton, what's up, man? I'm going to repeat this. If you're ever in need and feel that your thoughts are beginning to win, text 988 for the Suicide and Crisis Hotline. You are not alone. 40-year-old man who seemingly had everything under control. Great career. Everything going good. Wife and family. The day before, Twitch boss, the day before, he owned, what's the little video, TikTok videos, dancing with his wife and his family. Go check in a hotel the next day. In an inn for one day and blew his head off. We think people have it all together. That's why if I offend you, listen, I'm trying to download something in your mind that's positive. But and I love your comments, but if you comment, always understand either me or Mindy gonna have something to say about your comment. I'm just verbalizing it. Mindy comment right at you. That's the great thing about this show. Somebody in Miami might say, Tina gonna say the death of Twitch's most heartbreaking news. Tina's in Atlanta. That is Moody's in Chicago. All we trying to do, Elton, is get Elton. He messed with me a couple of days. He messed with me, but he took it. He understood. I guess he understood what I was talking about. Y'all, this is a community. I want this to be a safe space, Elton. Elton, you can comment on all you want, but remember, Elton, you got Mindy Collins, you got Robert Hatter. Now, Frank might say something to you, but Mindy, Elton, that's the uniqueness of this thing. That's what, Elton, what if 1 million of us was on this show at the same time? What if 1,000? What if 10,000 was us on it? Do you know what can happen? We got a pastor on here. We got lawyers, doctors, energy. Every kind of person in the world is on this chop shop. Christopher Elliott is in the building. All I ask for anybody, that's what I love about Tina. We found out about Tina. She came. See, what are we doing, man? We trying to build something. So if all of us bringing our bricks, when we come in the build, Kelton, man, I don't know why you ain't called me and told me about your wines and giving me a thing so we can talk about it and we can advertise on the show. I just don't understand. Maybe you ain't ready yet, but when you get ready, yes, you chopshophtx@gmail.com. Think about it. Tina, you bringing a brick. Christopher, bring something to the show, then you won't be so offended. Ed Russell, he gonna bring something to the show. Mindy Collins, I just told you, she's a pillar. She's gonna bring 2 or 3 bricks. Kevin Freitman been here from day one. That is Moody, somehow from Chicago, found out about this show, and he flies into the town to go to some of Jimmy's events. We building bricks. If you're in Chicago, you call him, guess what? He gonna stop everything and hang with you. We're bringing bricks. He said, my message for this Sunday would be, do you know who you are? Absolutely. Do we know who we are? That's what Mate, she thought I was getting on her. But I was just explaining to her, I want to download in her mind, we don't need ESPN. We don't need them. I didn't just show, and she didn't come on the show the next day. Monte, I came on the show the next day. If ESPN had been watching our show, Stephen A. Smith would have known that Eddie Robinson Jr. wasn't the son of Eddie Robinson Sr., the famed Grambling coach. We know that on this show. You follow me? We got Landon, I got to keep that. Landon, I'm going to put that up on the board, Landon. Landon said, hold on. See, I know who I am. That's why I don't let nobody devalue HB. Y'all notice every time somebody try to down, even my partners on the show, if they speak like the HBCUs a lower level, I straighten their ass up. And I didn't even go to HBCU. My money went because my daughter went, but I didn't go. Landon said, my message for this Sunday is, do you know who you are? He said, so many simply just don't know how valuable they are. Odyssey, let me tell you something. I wasn't talking about Stephen A. Smith. I ain't trying to be mad at him. When we think that our ice is not cold. You follow me? Sometimes smiles are masking a whole. Yes, this young man, I'm just thinking about this young man, 40 years old. On the Ellen Show, I didn't know who he was. I didn't know he did all this dancing. I didn't know he was a dancer. But we got that. How do we overcome opposition. He was fighting something. You need to talk to me, Kelton Solomon. I'm just letting you know that right now. ChopShopHTX@gmail.com. Send it to me. I got you. Check this out. I saw the video the day before he died. There, what's up? The best. Wait a minute. The second best rep, cause Boom my first. Darius Mackey, my second best rep. Darius Mackey, what's my ref name? Darius Mackey, right now. What's my ref name? Who always wear the ref mask? They look like the ref mask. The same color shirt. What's his name? I love that dude. What's his name? Darius. Give me his name. I got to call him by name. That's my other ref. I got three. Them my dudes. Tate, that's my dude. Hey, Darius Mackey, Tate, and Boom, Dip. Listen, mamas and dad, when I come to the games and I see that these guys these three guys are calling the game, these guys right here, they ain't perfect, but boy, they damn near. They trying to get the flow of the game. These guys know the game. Terrence Tate, that's my man. Tell Terrence Tate I talked about him today. I've been seeing him. I've been shaking. I always come up to holler at him every time. Did not know his name, but thank you. I'm glad I got there. Cause guess what? These guys are so maligned. Everybody talking about the refs. But these guys are human too. They ain't in there to hurt your baby. No. They ain't in there to hurt your baby. Listen to me. You think about that. What you said, Tina. I saw the video the day before Twitch Boss lost. Left and checked out and killed himself. What would make a man just, this mental illness stuff and this stuff is I've been talking about it on the show for 6 years. The day after he killed himself, after he checked in that hotel, 3 children are without a father, and a wife is without a husband. How many people dance at church and are still depressed? How many people, Ed Russell, dance in the club at brunch and are still depressed? My heart ache, wondering, what did we miss? Mindy, what did we miss? Like Twitch, we think that we thought there were no signs, but I wonder if it's because I really just don't know what to look for. It might not be the extreme that we need to hone in on. So I'm asking for help. If you're willing to share, I want to know how do people combat these thoughts? What's up, Paul Miranda? But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. I want to go on it too long. But Twitch, man, Twitch boss. Wow, I don't know what was going on, baby boy. But let me tell you something. I don't wish that on. That's why I started this show out with gratitude. I'm grateful for Paul Miranda. I'm grateful for Corey Henderson. I'm grateful for Tina Jackson. I'm grateful for Mindy Collins, Sonia Billingsley, Dee Holcomb. I'm grateful for all of y'all, man. Odyssey, he always talking crazy. He said, something going on out here, y'all. And we going to have to combat it. We going to have to combat it. Oh, Lord. He done came on and messed up the show, man. Should I let Chris in? It's up to y'all. Should I let him in? It's up to y'all. Should I let him in? Let me see how many yes. The hater is on the air. Should I let Chris in? Yeah, before I let him in, I got him in the green room. He ain't there getting his makeup on. Mindy says sure. See, Mindy always talking stuff about Chris, but she sure want him on. Look at that, Kevin Freeman. Yeah, Mindy, look at him. They love. See y'all, they love him. Oh, Dallas Moody said, bring him home so we can attack him. She said, yeah, let him. Chris, you know what, man? Hey, that's what I love about this Chop Shop, man. See, they don't want you to be depressed. They don't want you to be depressed, but I'm bringing you in. What's up, man?
Wait, what am I depressed about?
No, you ain't depressed. No, you ain't depressed. No, but they don't want, we was talking about depression. You know, the young man, 40 years old, killed himself. Ellen DeGeneres, DJ, Boss Twist. If you ever watched Ellen, he killed this. He checked himself in a hotel, did some. I didn't put it on the show because it'd make me cry. He did right a day before he was doing Twitch videos. You know, he always doing Twitch videos with his wife. She's a dancer, Chris. And they did it that's 2 days. The next day he checked in a hotel near his house and blew his damn head off, Chris. 40 years old. 3 kids and a wife.
Wow.
So that's what I was. Bring your head up, son, man. I know you're in a hotel. No, just tilt your thing back.
What?
Tilt the other way.
Yeah, that's what's up.
A little bit more. Right there. Yeah.
Oh, right there. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But one thing I know, these people love you on this show. I thought they didn't. I apologize. They said, let my Laker brother on. The Lakers should.
Listen, man. The Lakers. How about them? Do I need to say it? How about them? Listen, boy, let me tell you something. If my Cowboys lost to the Texans, but if my aunt was my auntie, like you say, if my uncle was my auntie, what's your favorite line? Yeah. If
my auntie had a scrotum, she'll be my
uncle.
No,
we can't be saying that. Come on.
Scrotum is not a bad. That's a scientific term.
No, we can't be saying that. But here's the deal, though. Man. Them Cowboys. I know y'all.
Hold up, Chris.
Tell Mindy nobody was nervous. We were just, you know what we were doing? Let me tell you what we were doing. We were giving our brethren in Texas, we wanted people to watch the game. And if you know TNT, no, Brandy, you're not muting me right now. If you know TNT, their mantra says, dramas make the best movies, okay? And all we wanted to do was make it a drama. Because who was going to watch if it was just a boat race? Nobody wants to put 80 a Chick-fil-A. Who wanted a Chick-fil-A bowl? Well, we put an 80-piece with a whole bunch of honey mustard and Chick-fil-A sauce. Nobody would have cared about that. But for the people in Houston, we did you a favor. We tried to help Lovey keep the job. That's what that game was. That was help Lovey keep the job game. But of course, we had to do a 98-yard deal on them and take care of business. Right? We just had to do it. It's okay. But now, and we're looking forward to Jaguars, them little kitty cats. We'll take care of them. Okay. And then guess what? The day before my birthday, Christmas Day. The day before my B-Day. That's right, y'all. The day before my B-Day, Jalen Hurts, who I love. I'm a big Jalen Hurts fan. And I'm not going to say we're going to hurt him because I would never say that. But I'm telling you right now, man, I don't sound like Michael Irvin. I don't have no fake afro and I ain't got no white lips. Okay, so don't go there. And I don't be wearing them terrible suits like he and Stephen A. Man, you see what Stephen A. wearing today, man? Listen,
I ain't seen it. Somebody text me.
Don't watch it, man.
What do you have on?
Man, Stephen A. looked like he went to one of them old, one of them old spots in the cut.
The Suit Mart. The Suit Mart.
Worse than that. You remember those socks that people used to wear where they had the little lines in them? They would like look silky with the little lines in them back. Yeah. He looked like he wearing one of them suits. I'm like, man, who dressed Stephen A. today, man?
Somebody take a picture and send it to me. I did go dating. Somebody take a picture and send it to me, man.
I can't believe. I'm like, yo, man, what is wrong with him, man?
And this is what Mindy said. Watch this.
No, I don't sound like it, Mindy. The bottom line is we 10-3. We may not lose the rest of the year, Hatter. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
So you guys are talking about Philadelphia. Y'all need to be talking about them Cowboys. Listen, we just lost Steele on the line. We lost another offensive lineman. We may sign OBJ. I don't know why. I mean, but whatever. You know, the Cowboys. It's all. Everybody want that star, man. Everybody want that star. That's why you're on the show. Everybody want to be next to that star. You know what
I like that. I like that.
Hatter, what's wrong with Penny Hardaway, man?
What do you do?
What kind of schedule is he playing, man?
It's a hell of a
Penny Hardaway just said, whoever the hardest teams in the country are, I'm gonna play them.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Because at the end of the season,
every single game.
No, you remember when they won the NIT, they were talking about the strength of schedule,
right?
And he ain't playing nobody. I mean, hey, I talked to him last night. He in good spirits.
Oh my God,
he in good spirits. He I just told him, sir, you had a game plan. You didn't lose that. You didn't win that game. I mean, you didn't lose that. Y'all gave that game away. I told him. I said, Chris, explain to me. And I got some other stuff we're going to cover. But explain to me how you can be in college that long and foul out every game. Explain to me the mentality of a player that's 26 years old, playing on a team and foul out every important game.
Hey, man. Hey, listen.
I mean, is it too heightened at the moment?
I don't like to quote this guy because I'm not a crazy Bobby Knight fan. But as he say, smart is the what's that famous line?
No, he said dumb loses more games than smart wins.
Smart wins. Yes.
That's not a bad quote. In other words, making dumb play.
It's a great quote.
Yes. Dude, you can't foul out every game, Chris.
Let me tell you something. In the world of analytics,
Uh-huh.
a person that fouls a lot is a bad player, just so you know.
Wow.
In the world of analytics, fouling is a negative connotation of being a bad player defensively, because that means you're out of place, out of position, may not know what's going on, or you're a lazy defender and you reach, you know.
Yeah.
Now, a shot blocker is different.
Yeah.
But even still, a skilled shot blocker knows how to block shots.
Right.
I would love to see how many times Patrick Ewing or Olajuwon fouled out. Or Rudy Gobert. They're great shot blockers. They don't foul out.
That's a good point.
Bad players foul out of games. Most times.
Good point. Good point. All right, that's good. I wanted to share. Let me. I got another subject I want. Let me tell you something, because it's the last day of the week. Somebody said check my phone, Hatter. What y'all sending me?
No, that's Kevin Freeman.
He wanted me to see the suit. No.
Oh, listen, man. I can't believe it. Does Kevin Freeman did he give him color? Because it's brown.
Yes.
I don't know what he wearing. I don't know what he was thinking about today.
But guess what?
He looked like one of them preachers from Coming to America. I knew that's what he did.
Hey, by the way, man, I'm glad you be making me proud on the show. I hate to tell you this, but you be making me so proud. I said, boy, he know what's fit his little old fat butt, and he gonna wear where he fit. He ain't finna do nothing crazy. He knows exactly what makes his body look good. Hey, y'all, I remember, hold up, y'all. I remember I was going to introduce this girl long time ago. It's a long time ago. This girl was, I was just going to introduce her to Chris. You know, I said, my friend's in town. I was just going to introduce her. She talking about, who is he? No. I showed him a picture of him. She talking about, that suit too damn tight. I said, hey, just Google him. I said, he Googleable. That's why I came up with Google. I said, he Googleable. But hey, dude, I'm so proud, man, of the stuff that you're doing on CBS, man. I'm serious. I know you don't like compliments, but I got to tell you in front of everybody, man, that it just, every time you're on, I think my household, I be watching the games and they be laughing, talking about, you know him. Why you watching him?
No, that ain't why you watching. I'm going to tell you why you really watching. Tell everybody the real truth. Because you know I'm going to take one of your lines and use them and not going to give you credit. That's why you watching.
He does that too. What was Belinda? He does that all the time, Belinda. I got it, and I'm just getting it from. I tape every time he coming on. When you coming on again? Saturday? When?
Sunday.
Y'all tape him and watch. He gonna use some. She talking about Chris don't like compliments. Yeah, right.
Oh, Mindy, Mindy, I know, Mindy. Why is Mindy chopping me up today?
I told
We're
everybody.
not talking about the Astros or the Rockets or the man. Come on, man. I don't get it. Is it Women Rock Wednesday? All the women coming at me. Listen, I've been waiting for the day.
What?
Still been waiting. I haven't gotten that call yet of when somebody was gonna come on and debate C. Walt. And I've been waiting, and I know I know they scared. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them for being afraid. And Thaddeus Moody, you too with your little Chicago wind blowing. I'm just saying,
Chris,
I know they scared.
In your defense, Chris, ain't nobody emailed me and said, Hatter, I want some of Chris.
I don't blame
nobody.
Hatter.
No, I'm just saying, ain't nobody email. I guess they might be scared of you, Chris.
Smart.
Huh?
What's that?
They might be scared of you, Chris, because ain't nobody emailed me and said, Hatter, set it up.
Nah, they're not gonna do that. Herb Baker not gonna do that. Freightman definitely ain't gonna do it.
No, he ain't gonna do it.
Him up.
No, you ain't gonna.
Woods ain't gonna do it. Woods know better.
Yeah.
Walter Yates, please. He definitely know better.
But Chris, all they got to do is take notes how I be tearing your head off. Then y'all got the formula.
Look at Tina Jackson. She ain't gonna do it like, oh, listen, what you mean how you be tearing my head off? Listen, everybody know the truth. But that's okay though. Listen. Listen. Sometimes your arms are too short to box with God.
Oh,
I get that. You know what I'm saying? They're too short.
Mindy, get it, Mindy.
Cause how much you gonna do the shoulder roll the whole time? I'm gonna be like Mayweather and shoulder roll. I'm gonna win the fight without throwing punches.
That's all, y'all. I got him right now. Watch what I'm finna talk about. Watch him now. Y'all watch him right now, y'all. Watch this, Tina. The Celebration Bowl is going on.
Oh, no,
in Atlanta this weekend, right? Jamar Hall. Watch this. Y'all see? I got it. The Celebration Bowl is going. Let me tell you something. I saw something this week. They announced T.C. Taylor, the man that Deion said should replace him, as the coach. If you haven't seen that video, you got to. They faked it. Chris, everybody in a team meeting. So the AD came in and said, well, look, y'all, I know I'm supposed to be finding a new coach, and I've been having a little search for the coaches, and I'm finna go out here. And Deion got up, Coach Brian got up and said, well, I'm going out in the hall and get him. So Deion went toward the hall to get the coach, right? Guess what happened? The AD said, no, it ain't nobody in the hall. It's T.C. Taylor. The coach was already in there. He is the next coach of Jackson State. It was unbelievable. Everybody thought they finna bring somebody in through the door, and the coach already in the building. It was unbelievable. But I'm on the plane ride. Check this out. On the plane ride to Atlanta, y'all, they on the plane. Deion don't miss nothing. Deion Sanders, y'all, is a master. His son, the cameras was rolling. It was on him. He said, yeah, take a pic. He said, hey, somebody that moved up, somebody that, like George Jefferson, they done moved on up. T.C. Taylor was sitting in the first class row now. He was assistant coach. Now he's sitting across from Deion, next to the AD. Watch this. Deion said, look over there at my AD. Look at it. You see who he with already. So the new head coach is sitting next to, and guess who in the other two? Guess who in the other two first class seats? Deion and who? Take a good guess, Chris.
His son.
Yes, sir, Shador. The QB1. QB1 is in the first two seats. But Ray Forsett also is the chief of staff. Did you know that?
At where?
At Colorado.
Wow.
Ray Forsett is the chief of staff.
Good for him.
Great for him. Great for him. Deion said, man, can you imagine all of these guys that have been with me for all of this time? Do you imagine after a few years, these guys going to become millionaires? He said, in other words, we didn't put ourselves in a position to make this happen. So shout out to North Carolina Central, the team that Jackson State going to play Saturday. Chris, I'm thinking about sneaking out of here and going and check that out. And
man, you love Deion, don't you?
You know what?
Love Deion.
I didn't like him before. Listen, I didn't like him before he came and started coaching this team. I really wasn't a fan of him until he came to Jackson State. You got to understand. I grew up him. You got to understand. Deion.
No, don't tell you. No, you grew up a Cowboy fan. Just
No,
tell
no, no, no,
everybody.
no, 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 no. Deion Sanders, agent Eugene Parker, used to be one of our nemesis. Black agent used to be one of our nemesis. I'm telling you, I've been at a player's house. I ain't gonna call the player's name out. Interviewing this player, and Eugene Parker was in the back room. So I just came up there for nothing because he was gonna go with this dude, Eugene. But the mama said, no, I got to talk to Robert. Son, you got to talk to Robert. Dude, the deal. I saw another car outside, and I said, wait a minute, what another car doing outside? You know, I'm watching my surroundings. Then I found out later the other agent. So I haven't. But what I did, I saw what he did for HBCUs. Because you got to remember, Chris, my purpose was bigger than just liking Deion. You remember, I'm the one who used to come on the show, and y'all used to chop up because I used to believe that a 5-star was going to come to HBCU. And y'all always told me that we didn't. And it's not going to happen, Robert. You're wishful thinking, Robert. You're wishful thinking. So when something like that happens, of course, I got a great respect for Prime, Coach Prime, and the things that he did at Jackson State. So much that I watched every Jackson State game since he been there. Everyone that was on TV, I've taped. Everyone. So I mean, yes, he had an effect. He had an effect on me, and he did. He really did. So now, what else you got to say about that?
Wow, I mean, it is what it is, man. That's your guy. So I'm not gonna. That's your love affair. So you can have Deion.
Oh, watch it.
We'll see.
Paul Miranda say, y'all ain't seen. I just said, he was the chief of staff, Paul Miranda. Why are you saying y'all ain't seen? If he the chief of staff, of course he gonna be on the video. I guess you weren't talking to me. Who you was talking to? I just said that, Paul Miranda. I didn't understand what you was talking about. Come on. Now, what was you saying? Wow.
So the question is, what up, Corey? Mm-hmm. The question is, DeMar Hall wrote something there that makes sense that I saw today by Pearson saying Jalen Hurts was a product. Him and Von Miller were on a podcast together, saying that Jalen Hurts was a product of the system, basically trying to take shots.
Parson, not Pearson. That's why I didn't understand what he was talking about.
Yeah, Michael Parsons. Yeah, he misspelled it. Yeah, Michael Parsons. He got me always saying Pearson. But Michael Parsons said that he was a product of the system, and Vaughn said, the system and the bit. You kind of dancing around a little bit. Mm-hmm. The question is, do you think Jalen Hurts is a product of the system, or is this just a player just evolving and becoming great?
Right. Who you asking me?
I'm asking you. Yeah.
Chris, the greats are known by the yardage in the Super Bowls and all of that, right? Jalen Hurts, he don't have that many yardages. He have 150 yards in a win and 150. So I think he's great because you win. When you win, you're great. But he hadn't won the Super Bowl yet. So I think the story hasn't been written yet. So me having an opinion about an incomplete, that's just like me. That's just like me coming on the show. Hold on. That's just like what you say. I'm sorry.
Just talk about what he is right now. What do you think he is right now?
He's not great to me.
Oh, wow.
I just don't see nothing dynamic. I just don't. I don't see nothing dynamic.
You take Jalen Hurts or Dak? Who you taking?
I don't see nothing dynamic in Dak.
I didn't ask you if you.
They are tied. They about the damn same to me.
Damn. Okay.
You got to understand, I like Tom Brady.
You like the way he looked last week?
I like Joe Montana. No. Body of work, Chris. We're talking about body of work.
Okay.
I've been to the Hall of Fame. I've seen the bus up on the wall. I know what greatness looked like. I just hadn't seen it yet. Just because I hadn't seen it, listen, y'all, you can't go off a sample size of anything when you say great. Now, a good player, yes. See, y'all be throwing.
Well,
y'all
what about
got
Lamar Jackson? What about Lamar Jackson then?
Oh, he's better than both of them.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Better than both of them. To me.
Based on what? He hasn't won anything. Based on what? He's won one playoff game. Based on what?
One playoff, you lie. He ain't even won more than one playoff. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris. Come on.
Lamar Jackson?
Yes. More than one
games
playoff game. Yes, he has.
Hold on. How many playoff games has he won?
Yes, yeah. He done won more than one.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think he's the most dynamic player that I ever seen. I said that a million times, and I'm going to always say that. When I see, listen, I will tape and get to the game to watch Lamar Jackson. I'm not going across the street to watch Dak. I'm not going nowhere to go watch Dak. I haven't seen a whole Dak game yet. I haven't seen a whole Jalen Hurts game yet.
Why?
They don't. Oh, he's on the one. Okay, one playoff game. Okay.
I didn't want to do.
How many Dak done won?
About 3, probably.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. You know. So
we're gonna get it done this year, though.
See what I'm saying? He's still better than both of them. Whoa. Back to what I was saying. Neither one of them has won a playoff game. Okay, hold up. Neither one of them guys has been an MVP.
That's true.
So how can I? Yes, he's better. Ain't nowhere in the world. I'm not rushing back to my house to see them two guys play. That's just me. Now
Hold on.
What?
Who was you rushing back to see then?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady?
Hold up. Patrick Mahomes. Russell Wilson. Them the guys that I like.
I'll give you Patrick Mahomes.
We ain't talking about right now.
I'm not rushing back to see Russell Wilson right now. He's terrible.
No, but he on a terrible ass team too.
He's terrible this year. So who are you rushing back to see? Patrick Mahomes, I'll give you. Other than that, who?
I'm just hey, you listen to me. I don't even like to ask. Let me tell you. Let me help you out. I don't even like to answer fan ass questions like that. That's for you fans. Answer this shit. I'm telling you who I like. I'm telling you I've seen greatness up close in the box, sitting next to his wife. I've seen it. So y'all, when you've seen greatness, I have to watch when you said somebody, is he a great quarterback? Oh, you think he's great? No, I don't.
You don't think, so you don't think Jalen Hurts has a bright future?
I didn't say he didn't. I just say he hadn't done it now. Right now. What's Jimmy's favorite word? Right now. Right now, I ain't not going to see Jalen Hurts. I'm not. My games tape automatically. All the NFL games tape automatically. I haven't went back and seen one Philadelphia game.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. So in the NFL right now, who you going to see?
Tampa Bay and Baltimore.
You can't be saying that.
I said I like Tom Brady. I told you I like players.
He's terrible now.
I'm going to watch the play. I'm going to watch the stars. I'm going to watch the guys who are going to be in. Hold up. Excuse me. Maybe I got this Canton bug. I'm going to watch the guys that's going to be in Canton.
Okay. So
No.
You want to
You asked me. Hold up, Chris. You asked me my opinion.
I get you. So
I like the guys that I think that I told you I got the Canton, Ohio flu.
Oh my God!
I have. I got the Hall of Famer flu.
Tom Brady's over. It's done. It's over. You keep watching that old dude if you want to.
I'll watch.
Keep watching Dr. J.
Mindy. Jalen Hurts is a must-see to you, not me. Mindy, you like sorry-ass baseball. I don't watch sorry-ass baseball.
You like Fernando Tatis.
Yeah, I like Fernando Tatis. She'll watch the lowly whoever. She'll watch the California Angels play, probably. Mindy will.
Ain't no California Angels.
Hey, y'all got to understand, man. Y'all
You would
fans, I
rather
look
watch
at it a different way.
You rather watch Tom Brady
Yes, sir.
barely can't play no more. It's over. Clearly, it's over.
No,
It's over.
yeah.
It's not even like watching
Hey,
LeBron give somebody
listen to me.
33
Have y'all
assists.
noticed something? Have y'all noticed something?
What?
I didn't hate on your choice when you picked them guys.
I
Hold
didn't
on,
pick
hold on,
nobody.
whoa.
Who did I
I
pick?
didn't talk negative about your guys. Why
I'm
you,
talking
whoa.
negative.
Can you let me finish talking?
Yeah, go let you finish.
Why you have to talk negative about the guy I like? I didn't down your guys. I just said I'd rather watch him.
Was it say on the screen right there?
I don't see it. What?
Under my name, under my face, what does it say?
What'd you say? Oh, you're a hater. Okay. I know.
So you want to watch that old man? You want to watch Archie Bunker play football? That's fine. Go ahead on. That's fine. It's over.
Okay. Hold on. I didn't say nothing about Michael Parsons, Ricky Scott. What if Michael Parsons get hurt? His ass won't be in Canada. No, my ticket. I would pay to see Tom Brady play. His presence, y'all don't understand, man. Yeah, hey, over, man. I done been around. Hey, see, y'all, it's more than me. I've been blessed enough to go to the Met Gala. When he walk in there, in the Met Gala. Hold on, no. When he walk in there, he sucked the light. Everybody look toward him. Y'all, I just like greatness, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry.
It's over, though.
Well, so what?
I remember Ali.
His teams, the man 45 years old, and still, let's let them little clowns y'all talking about reach the 45.
Yeah, you moving the goalposts. That's not what we're talking about. It's over. It's a Geritol league right now. He's a Geritol quarterback. It's over.
No,
it's over.
I ain't no fan, Minnie, if I'm going. I'm just a guy that can go and watch him when I want to. There ain't got to be no fan. Minnie, you don't have to be a fan for riding and flying and see Tom Brady. I told you I like greatness.
Yeah,
I like greatness. Yeah, she talking about my tickets better be free. They are.
I'm telling you, he's terrible.
But I would pay to see Tom Brady.
Oh, man, please.
Come on, man. No, fan ain't no fan. Fan is you, Mindy. Y'all be going crazy if somebody lose. I don't care if somebody lose. I don't care. I ain't coming on here talking about the Dallas Cowboys lost. The Astros lost. Oh, my God, my whole week. Man, hey. No, Mindy. Mindy, when I start representing these people, which you don't have a clue about, I can't be a fan no more. When you in this business, you can't be a fan. Because a fan, sometimes, Mindy, I might have to sit in a game when one mama is right here from one team and another mama right here. And I got to sit there and do this here. The fan will get your ass fired because you'll be up there cheering for one of them, Mindy. And the other mama said, let's fire his ass. He a fan. Yeah. So now what else you got, Chris? Come on. Sometimes we got to educate these people a little bit.
I'm done talking to you, man. I'm done talking.
I know it. I know. You know what I love? And I shout out to Roland Martin Unfiltered. They covered the only people. How I know what's going on at the Celebration Bowl. Stephen A. Smith ain't talking about it. Shannon Sharpe ain't talking about it. None of these folks talking about it. Roland Martin is down there covering. They had the players' dinners. They had both team dinners. Both teams in the same building at the same time. He covered the whole thing. That's how you know what's going on. That's why black media is so important. I ain't explaining it to you, but when you put a stupid comment up there, I got to address it, Mindy. Keep putting stupid comments on it. I'm gonna keep addressing your stupid comment. So let's go. But back to Roland Martin's coverage. Thank you. This man, when CNN fired him, he just didn't pull up over in a corner.
Why did CNN fire him, by the way?
Huh? What?
Why did they fire him?
I mean, because he had views. He wasn't no. He had views against the 45 and all them. He had powerful views against it. I put it like this. No. Excuse me. Hold on. He called out lies. You can't be on these things right now. You can't. He called out lies. He said, "No,
Hold on.
no, yeah."
Hold on. He's on a liberal network talking about 45. Why they
No.
fired him?
Stop. It just wasn't 45. It just
Okay.
Coach, I knew you was gonna take that and run.
Well,
You
that's
was
what
gonna
you
take
said.
that and run. No. But I knew you was gonna take that and run. Listen to this. Take 45 out, because that's a polarizing feeling. He called out too many truths. He was against the establishment. Thank you, Ed. I called out, and they said, no, we got to get rid of him. Got to get rid of him. He talked the same way, hold up, the same way they just did to Tamron Hall, who had the #1 rated show on the weekend, and they took off NSNBC. What you said, a supposedly liberal thing. So all that liberal and all that.
Tamron Hall had a show on the.
No. Scott, no. Tiffany Cross. I'm sorry. Tiffany Cross. But back to you. But he covered. Let's talk the important thing. He covered the Celebration Bowl. That no other station is down there. They're gonna cover it during the game, but he's taking us behind the scenes about what's going on. These young kids getting off the plane, the press conferences. Have any one of y'all seen a press conference on ESPN about the Celebration Bowl? Hell no, you haven't. That's why it's so important to have black media, black representations of black media, so they can share that stuff. I got to let y'all know, because y'all be, y'all just say anything, calling people fans and calling and don't know nothing about nobody. Just slow down. But they covered it, and they covered it well the other night. But I got some too, Chris. I got something else for you. Too. Since it's you media, and you tread lightly on it, I saw something. Y'all got to understand, doing these mock draft situations, whatever Todd McShay come out of his mouth and Mel Kiper come out of their mouth, people sometimes take it as gospel. Okay? So let me hear you what we saying. You remember I told you it's two structures out here, Mindy. It's the social structure on how they see us, and the governance structure on how we see each other. Todd McShay, y'all listen to this. He got he in the press. Pretend, because I know y'all so damn selfish sometimes. Pretend it's your son he talking about. Watch this.
It's interesting with Carter, because we all agree it doesn't take a super scout to figure out that he's a phenomenal player in the interior. Mm-hmm. With Carter, there's some character issues. Does he get along with everybody? What's he like to deal with in the locker room? Those sorts of issues. I know it's early in the process, but I'm forewarning everyone out there. Carter's going to be kind of a hot button name when we talk about some of the intangible aspects of it. I think, though, with Pete Carroll sitting here number 2, who has a long history of taking guys that have quote-unquote questionable character and then developing them and having it work out, it makes a lot of sense to me. But that will be the big discussion. It's not about his talent. It's not about his size. It's not about his explosive takeoff or finishing as a pass rusher. It's about the character. Do we want to bring that guy into the building? It's interesting with Carter.
Did y'all see that? Somebody said, when I go to my phone, it be trouble. Partner of mine told me last night. Todd McShay is effed up to me for bringing up character issues. Yes. That cost this boy's money. When a guy like that said this, I think he messed up for bringing up character issues of Jalen Carter. That ain't his responsibility. You're not going to draft him. You supposed to talk about him, about his what he did on the field. You are a draft guru.
Yeah, but whoa,
my ass. Whoa. Come on, Mr. Todd McShay Jr. Bring it on, because I got something for you.
Todd McShay Jr.
No, I got something for you. I waited for you to come on the show so I can bring this up. Come on.
So let me ask you a question.
No, don't answer my question. Don't ask me no questions. I didn't ask you a question.
You didn't let me finish.
Excuse me. Don't ask ask me no question. You just make a statement.
hold on,
Don't
sir.
ask me no question.
It's rhetorical.
No, don't ask me a question.
It's rhetorical, so I'm not trying to get.
Okay, well, let me finish because you don't know what you're talking about. It's not just journalism malpractice, but it's potential grand larceny. That's how I feel about it, but keep going. Because I done represented these guys before. Todd McShay has never did it before. And it costs me money, and it costs the players money. Now,
let me ask you a question. Is character not a part of the draft process, yes or no?
No.
When they interview the players in the NBA, they talk about the
NFL is full of people that got terrible character. The NFL is full. Don't ask Chris. Chris, why are you asking me questions?
I got you. I'm saying it's a part of the draft process.
No, it's not.
Character is not.
It's a part of the draft process for the team, not for this clown to come on TV and say it. Excuse me. It's part of the draft process if I'm the owner or the GM of a team. Not this clown, this talking head that comes on TV. Okay, come on. Keep on going. Keep on going.
He's a draft expert, supposedly.
Well, that's the problem. Because he's not a draft expert. When you go, I'm going to repeat this to you because I know you're not going to hear. To me, it's journalistic, because he's supposed to be a journalist and a draft journalistic malpractice to me. Because guess what? And I even call it a potential grand larceny because his claims can impact the draft position and the salary of this kid.
I disagree with you. The team.
Excuse me, sir. Whoa. After 30 years in this business, I know what the hell I'm talking about. Now, I'm just going to let you know that.
So hold on. You're telling me.
I don't pick up a newspaper like you do and read an article.
All right. So what you're telling me is the team who does all the research, the team who's paying the money. Todd McShay doesn't have a draft pick. The team does.
Absolutely.
They got people that are investigators. They do their own research. They got
Absolutely.
their own coaches. They got all that. So you're telling me they're letting the way Todd McShay.
I didn't say that.
Influence the way they draft.
I didn't say that. I said what the hell he coming on there saying it for then?
He's a draft. That's what he's supposed to do.
No, he ain't supposed to do that.
To be critical. Hatter, when I do a game, it's
Chris, you're not Todd McShay.
I'm talking about
when you do a game, it ain't affecting no guy. Ain't nobody thinking about what you saying.
That's not true. You don't know that. I could go in there and talk about a kid's character, and an NBA guy will be like, "Oh wow, I didn't know he was like that." I just wouldn't do that because it's not relevant. But he's a draft guy, so if a kid has
Chris Walker, Chris Walker, stop.
If a kid had been a
you know the problem is that Chris, I just gave you a disclaimer. I've been in this business for 30 years.
Okay, I got you.
Okay? That shit he did was malpractice.
He's okay, fine.
You can take up for him all you want to.
So what is he allowed to talk about?
Just talk about him in the draft. I got him number 3 and just talk about his play on the field.
So he's not allowed to talk about him off the field.
He white. He allowed to do what the hell he want to do.
Okay, what if
and guess what? Guess what?
Louis Riddick. What if it was Louis Riddick? What would you say?
If it was Louis Riddick, I'd tell his black ass the same thing.
So it ain't because he's white then. Because all I'm saying.
No, you said why he did it. I don't know why he did it.
I'm saying that's
Excuse me, sir. The reason I'm saying this, everybody that's being drafted in NBA, NFL got some kind of problems with them. Every one of them.
Oh, say it again now.
Every one of them guys, most of them guys, top guys, gonna have a problem with him. He ain't saying nothing about them. Come on, man.
Maybe he got severe problems.
Your problem is you take up for these folks before you even know the facts.
I'm not taking up.
I couldn't even get it out of my mouth before you. Whoa. He's a draft expert. Whoa.
I just understand even if he chooses not to be critical about some and critical about others.
And Herb, your damn lie. I let him talk. He got a lot of words in. He got a lot of words in. He done got too many words in. So you stay out of this when grown folks talk.
Listen,
What you got to say, Chris? Keep
all
talking.
I'm saying is, even if he chooses to
Stay out of this.
take issue with one player, not another, that's his prerogative. He gets paid to be a draft expert, and it's not always to be glowing about people. He gets to have an opinion.
Chris, it has nothing to do with what the kid do on the football field.
Whoa. So you're telling me that people in the draft room,
It ain't
don't
his
make
responsibility to go and say that.
decisions? Why not? He's on TV.
Hey,
It's
man.
his job.
Hey, man. With folks like you. Hold up. Are you finished? Let me let you finish.
I'm
Because the sergeant at arms. Okay, come on.
I'm
Go.
done.
Keep talking. Because you're going to talk yourself into a hole. Keep talking.
I'm not talking myself.
Keep talking.
All I'm saying is that if he's got questionable character, people can still draft him. They can still do what they want. It doesn't matter what Todd McShay
I did
says.
say.
So why get mad at Todd McShay? I don't get it.
After 30 years, I done told your crazy ass this 10 times. And Herb Baker, I done said it 3 times that I know what the hell I'm talking about.
So
Just like
what
you
you're saying
always
is-
talking. Hold on, no, your favorite words. No, Jimmy's favorite. Well, Chris is a 20-year coach. He should know. I'm telling you, Todd McShay is out of pocket for doing this. I'm telling you.
So what is his goal in doing it to the kid then? I just want to know what his goal is. Is he not like the kids? Is he not like the team that he's coming from? What is his motivation in doing that to others and not to him and not other kids?
Andy Katz just reported that we have a new, because I'm going to get off this because you ain't got a clue. I'm sorry. You ain't got a clue. You really, and they told me don't sit there and keep arguing with people like that. You just ain't got it. You just ain't got it. You ain't got it on that one. I know where you at. I know where you at with that. But let me tell you, Andy Katz, he gave me, hold up. He talked about NCAA. This is something you might know about. The NCAA just appointed Boston's former governor, Governor Baker, as the new president of the NCAA. Let's talk about some stuff you might know.
I may not know anything about this.
You didn't know?
Is that breaking news?
Well,
Is that breaking news?
no, it's not. Let me help you. See, there's something you should see. Instead of you defending Todd McShay, you should be knowing something about this. Hold on.
Todd McShay.
Okay. Hold on. The NCAA has selected Massachusetts. What my man? Paul Miranda, because he Massachusetts. You got to do the choose in the end. Paul Miranda, thank you. Governor Charlie Baker as the next president succeeding Mark Emmett. Baker, a Republican who has been the governor since January 2015, but will conclude his second term in January, will begin his new post in March. He played power forward for Harvard's basketball team during the 1977-1978 season. Damn, what? We played one season? But has no previous collegiate administrative experience. He has spent most of his career in Massachusetts state government, spent a decade in healthcare administration. Baker, 66, holds degrees from both Harvard and Northwestern. Then they talked about Mark Emmett. So they got a new guy at the helm.
Okay.
They got a new guy at the helm. You don't even know nothing about it. But
I
you
knew
go
there was
around
gonna
here
happen
tell
at
me
some
about
point.
Todd McShay, something that I got to see.
Whoa,
This is
whoa,
the
whoa.
problem that I have. This is the problem.
I thought
Y'all
you
so
went past that.
no.
I thought we past that.
I did that
We going back
intentionally.
to it?
Hey, I'm bad. I'm a bad man. Hey, wait, what did I tell y'all? This how you beat guys like this.
I don't know what you're talking
This how you beat him.
Beat me at what? I don't try
This
to
how
beat
you beat him. But Chris,
I
I'm
don't
telling
try to
you,
beat you.
I know. But NCAA, Chris, this is important. Y'all got a new man. Grant Hill was one of the 6 people who chose it.
Okay, that's fine. So what? What's it got to do with me? He better figure out how to stop them from doing
But
that revenue sharing.
because you say, hold up,
You better. What's that?
you said a statement. Why would Todd McShay? Why would he against this guy?
Oh, you got a chance to gather your thoughts.
Go back in history.
You ready now?
Why would anybody do something like that would hurt a guy's money? Why would anybody do that? You need to answer yourself that question. Yes, I came back.
When Ryan Leaf came out, you don't think people questioned his character?
Go back and find out. No, they didn't.
When Ryan Leaf came
Go back
out,
and find out. No,
I
they didn't.
guarantee you
No,
they
they
questioned
didn't.
it.
Not they didn't do it like
I
this.
guarantee
Chris. You using hypotheticals. You using
you
using propaganda. I'm telling you, I've been noticing this over 30 years. This clown been doing this for 30. I'm giving you something that you still. I'm throwing you an alley-oop and you refuse to get to the throw it.
I don't agree with you. I'm sorry.
Well, you just don't agree. Some people, guess what? Some people, some people just want to remain uninformed.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with him saying the kid is
Hold up.
questionable character.
Landon says, so they put someone at the helm. The reason I wanted to bring that up was how how some of our people talking about how politics ain't important in politics. It's the former governor. Politics is very important. If he wasn't a governor, he wouldn't have the power to get the job. He was a governor. Politics matter. So now y'all got politics about to play a part in the NCAA. He went to Harvard. So guess what? He didn't go on no scholarship. Let me repeat that. He didn't go on a scholarship because you can't go. So he still don't understand the scholarship process. Unless he learned it. I mean, you got to realize this guy, a Republican governor. There ain't but 50 governors in the whole country, right?
Hold on, he's a Republican governor from Massachusetts?
Yes! So let's see. I've learned on this show that y'all don't listen to what the hell I be talking about.
That's a very democratic state, so I'm just curious. Very democratic state.
What you mean by very democratic state?
Massachusetts is a very democratic state.
No, tell me what you mean. Don't just make that statement.
It's a blue state.
We ain't talking about blue. I'm talking about their policies. So you saying you ever been you been to Harvard?
Liberal.
You been to Boston?
I've been to Boston, but it's still liberal though.
What says liberal?
It's a lot. You got to realize there's a ton of universities there. There's a lot of academicians that live in Boston and that live in those areas. So it's a very democratic state. But anyway, keep going though. Very liberal state.
I love how you didn't explain nothing what you was about to say. I love it. I love it, but it's okay. I'm getting used to it now. I'm getting used to it now.
Talking about the new president. We're not having a conversation on Boston and Massachusetts. We're talking about why they chose this particular person, which I do not know. So I have to do some research before I comment on it.
Okay.
But to your point, there are a lot of issues that are coming down the pike that politically they need to be not just informed, but they need to have an arsenal behind them, and they need to be able to fight back. But as I say again, people got to understand this.
I'll take that one.
The NCAA is not a branch that makes decisions. The members make decisions and they vote on them. All the NCAA does is enforce them. It's an enforcement, right? So the policemen can't make up their own laws. They can't make up their own laws. They enforce the laws on the books. So that's what's going on. The coaches make up the laws and they enforce them. They vote on them and the NCAA enforces them. So when you make some of those comments, or not you, when people make some of those comments about the NCAA, what you're really talking about are member institutions that have voting power from the presidents, the ADs, and the coaches. That's where those legislation laws are coming from. When it's about academics, when it's about rule changes, when it's about anything like that, that's coming from those coaches, and that's coming from those presidents, those assistant vice presidents. That's where it's coming from.
Hold on. Landon, I'm glad you put that. That's why I tell people like Chris be just running their mouth and with all that rhetoric. Explain. I asked them, explain what you mean. He said, my son turned out of school outside of Boston because my cousin, who's married to a millionaire energy company owner, told him it's very racist up there. Because you're liberal don't mean you're not racist. Let me help y'all out.
Okay,
Liberal,
we're going to talk. We're going to talk about racism.
No, but I'm just explaining to him. I ain't talking about you. You didn't finish. See, when you left that out there, talking about it's very democratic, it's very blue. Blue don't mean they not racist.
I didn't. We weren't talking about
I ain't
racism.
talking about dude. I'm talking to Landon.
I thought you were talking to me. Because
No, I'm not talking to you. They more important to you. Landon is more important to you right now. Landon, because it's blue and because it's liberal, don't mean it's not racist. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
That's fair. That's fair.
No, I'm just talking to my man.
Because Houston is blue, and like you say, to your point, doesn't mean it's not racist in Houston.
Hey, what?
Houston's
Hold on.
blue.
Whoa.
The city blue.
Hold on. I'm glad you said
point.
that. They didn't say nothing about Baker Mayfield. Todd McShay gave him glowing reports. He was the number one pick in the draft. He gave him glowing reports. He didn't report about Baker Mayfield running from the cops, running from the cops, doing all that crazy stuff in college. Todd McShay never said nothing about that.
I don't know.
Coach, 30 years
I'm saying
30 years of experience and watching him over the last 10 or 15. I'm going off what I know. That's why I played the video, Chris.
But you also pick and choose what you want to attack. So it's not always fair because
this just happened the other day.
Okay, but I'm sure there's some other.
And I saw this.
There could be some other. Listen,
well, Chris, you can't say the
word. Here's what I'm doing. I'm not defending Todd McShay. I'm defending the profession. I'm not defending Todd McShay. Todd McShay is his own man. He can answer for whatever he want to answer for, who he chooses.
You talking about the fourth estate? That's what you're defending?
The who?
The fourth estate, journalism. That's what you're defending?
I'm saying that
it's at an all-time low.
Whatever. This dude has a right to say whatever he wants to say. He is employed by ESPN. And to me, and I know this, the more critical, the better. The more opinionated, the better. That's how they are. No. That's how some of these networks are, and that's just what it is. So it might be something that you don't like.
The network
you don't like. I get it. I get it.
It ain't that I don't like it. It ain't. See, when these people talking about the journalists, so he took that moment to tell a story about the kid's character. Because journalists are trained to take moments to tell a story. So he chose out of all the other things you can do, because the university the kid didn't go to, he got a scholarship to go to that university. Dave put up with it. He ain't been in the blotter. He didn't go to New Mexico and get shot and shoot a guy and kill a guy. He didn't do none of that. Journalists supposed to be trained to take moments and tell a story. That's the story that he wanted to tell.
Yes.
Okay. I found it journalistic malpractice. Now, and you can agree with it or not.
So let me ask you a question. Is it
no, I want to hear no more questions from you about that.
It's not a question. It's rhetorical. When Booger McFarland says that Zach Jones, what's the quarterback of the Jets? He says Zach Jones, when he says it's because he grew up rich and wealthy that he does not understand accountability in the locker room. Is that journalistic integrity?
I didn't like that, but he's not a journalist. He just got his buzz on TV. Booger's a former football player.
He's a talking head, just the way.
Todd McShay used to be a journalist.
I understand that, but he's not.
No. Todd McShay used to be a journalist. He went to school for journalism.
Okay, but he's not a journalist. He's a talking head now. That's
okay.
the way Booger McFarland's a talking head.
Okay.
So when he says that, what does that mean?
So what you mean? What it mean? You tell me what it mean. You tell me what it mean. I didn't like
right
it.
to have
Hold
an
up. I
opinion.
didn't like Booger saying that.
It's an opinionated. Listen. When they talk to you, they're not asking you fact.
But
They're asking
Booger
your
McFarlane
opinion.
saying that ain't affected Zach Jones' draft status.
Wilson. What you mean
Zach
has
Wilson,
affected-
Jack Wilson been in the
Hold
league.
up. He ain't been back on that field.
Yeah, but he's hurt.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's
Yeah,
not
he is.
hurt.
Yeah, he is.
He's not hurt anymore.
Okay. So
He ain't getting back on that field.
So he ain't getting in the field because of what Booger McFarlane said. Hold up. Oh, no. You telling me he ain't gonna get on the field because of what Booger McFarlane said?
For a dude, no, Booger McFarlane is talking about the symptoms why he's not getting back on the field. For a dude who they cut 4 times, by the way. They cut him 4 times. And this dude's a #1 pick.
Quick.
Come on, man.
But I need to find a subject. I'm finna find a subject that you know what you talking about.
Yeah, please.
You
do.
offer today.
Well, just talk about them Lakers.
You want to talk about them? I got a question for y'all. I got a question. Give me y'all names of the certified bucket getters in the NBA. Chris, you wouldn't know that about that because you know, somebody called and told me you average 6 points a game. So you might set this one out. Let's talk to Herb Baker, some people who done scored some points.
I sent you some stuff already.
You sent it to me, but somebody who watched this show said you average 6 points a game.
Listen, listen, you love haters, and that's okay. I can send you my stats next to kids that's playing today with that 3-point line there, and they don't even come close. Today.
Give me some names of the NBA right now. And LeBron's name is not on the list.
He only averaged 27.
I got 7. All of these guys averaging 30. Hold on. All these guys averaging 30. Excuse me.
27, 9, and 6.
I got 7 dudes that's averaging 30. So he ain't on the list.
27, 9, and 6, and he's at the age of.
Hey, give me something, y'all. Sonya, who's a certified bucket getter? Let me see. I got my 7 right here. I got it.
Okay,
I got it written down.
I'm gonna tell you who your 7 is, because you know, obviously, you got your little nephew, your cousin on there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. He on there.
You probably got Donovan Mitchell.
He ain't on there.
Him.
He don't average 30. I just gave.
Hold on. Luka
everybody on this list average 30.
So you telling me there's 6 guys in the NBA right now averaging 30?
It's 2, 4, 6, 7 guys
in the NBA averaging 30 right now.
Right now.
I'm gonna Google that right now. I don't believe that.
I'm finna give them to you. You Google it.
Yo, you got a team maybe.
Wait. Hold up. Hey, Mindy, wait, Sonya, all of y'all who go debate him, I got his ass Googling. What I'm talking to him on the show, I got him Googling.
I don't trust your phone.
Jason Tatum is one of them. Absolutely. I wrote my list down. I know. Morant is not one of them. Hell no, Poole ain't one of them. Morant's not one of them. Hold up. Booker ain't one of them.
Hold on, this is not right. Hold on.
Giannis is one. Who got it? Jeremy Davis got Giannis. Jason Tatum, Giannis. Tatum. Yep. Come on, y'all. I can't believe ain't now one of y'all said Steph Curry. Y'all got to be out y'all rabbit ass mind.
I said your little nephew.
I know you did. They didn't say the Booker's not in. Hell no, Anthony Davis, terrible ass ain't on this list.
You.
He don't average. I just gave y'all. I said 30. Joel Embiid is one. Thank you, Rick Brown. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is one. Y'all pissing me off now. They done went to Google quicker than you. They done went to. Who name you say Herb? Luka, yes. Shai.
Durant.
Yeah. Ain't nobody said Durant yet.
This is the first time this ever happened. That many guys averaging 30.
I know it. That's why I brought it up, Chris.
The league is terrible. That's why.
Chris. Oh, Herb said
hold on. I'm looking at that dude right there, number 14.
Hey, man.
26.5.
Amen. We're not talking about, we're talking about the 30, we're talking about certified bucket getters today.
Hold up. 26.5, 8.6 rebounds, 6.5 assists. And he about 100 years old. And you up here talking about Tom Brady. Well, you lost your rabbit.
I talk stuff, but this is my girl right here. This my girl. Watch what she do to you.
What do you mean?
She said that.
Exact numbers. I'm getting 26.5, 8.5, and 6.5.
Chris, Chris,
Are you serious?
Chris, all I did is
Are you
wrote the
serious?
all I did is wrote the list. And y'all want to know how I got them ranked? I ain't got them ranked in how much they score. I got them ranked. Tatum first, Durant second, Embiid, Giannis, Curry, Shea, then Luka. That's how I got all 7 of them ranked. That's just me. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all. I'm sorry.
So let me help you out there. Let me give you a little piece of advice. And I don't want to do this because I know you're going to be upset when I say this. Of all the guys you got mentioned on there, other than Jaylen Brown, because we talk about LaBreezy at 14, who is another guy? It's worth noting that Anthony Davis is averaging, let me see here. How much Anthony Davis averaging? He is averaging 28 a game. LaBreezy plays with another player that averages 28. Of those top guys that you just mentioned, who has 2 players? Come on, dog. You gotta.
That is not my. I didn't, Chris. That's your angle. I said who are certified. I'm finna repeat. Who are the certified bucket getters?
You got 2
in the NBA.
27 on the same team.
AD ain't bad. He ain't been there but a couple of games. Come on, man. The man ain't been in 2 games. What the hell y'all talking about, man?
Man, you be hating.
Oh, Kenny Payne got a win last night. Shout out to Kenny Payne. Thank you. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Yeah, he did get a dub.
Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I got more. Chris, you think.
I'm not listening to you. Learn how to beat the Knicks at home, okay?
Chris.
Before you call me.
Chris, what you think about this, Chris? What you think about this? I got something for you. What you think about this?
You have the college football playoff that is going to be expanding. More games, more opportunities to get hurt, more vulnerable athletes. They're not talking about splitting no money. That's going to add additional revenue. What I hope that the players understand through just seeing the NIL breakthrough, I hope that the players that are in college, and it's unfair to burden them with this. The reality is, I hope they understand they're powerful enough. They could break this system. They could literally break this system right now because they can't do anything without you. And you need to understand that you have a lot of leverage. They're going to use playing time, and you have coaches, as you know, that come in and sweet talk you and tell you all this, and they like the national TV games. All due respect to Alabama, the players make Alabama, right? You don't have to go there to be an NFL player. You're a great player when you get there. And yes, they're on national TV, and that's great. But athletes need to get out of this mentality that the school makes them. The school can help you. Yeah. The school can boost you. The school does not make you.
That's a fact.
There's a difference. And so once they're able to understand what their power is, I think we will see significant change. The greatest power play you can ever pull on a people is convincing them they don't have any. When you convince them they don't have any, they don't believe that they can actually change the system. And that goes not just for college athletes, that goes for black people in general. Is that if you're convinced that you don't have any power, you readily cede it to the people that actually want it and know that you have it.
That's why I don't let these clowns come on here and tell y'all what y'all ain't got. Now y'all know why I feel the way. Now tell me what's negative Ned right now? Anytime a black person say something, what Malcolm? Let me find my go talk. So let me find my Malcolm right now.
No, I'm having sex.
No. I saw it in your mind.
That's not true.
I saw it.
I've always said that.
No.
All she doing is regurgitating something I've said forever.
I know it, Coach.
If the players would strike, they would automatically bow down to their demands, but the players won't do that.
Okay.
And on top of that, there is an educational factor component to this as well.
Okay.
Right? So my thing is, if you want them to revenue share, which, by the way, Mr. Hatter on the other side said would never happen, just like NIL doesn't matter, I say that
Wait. Stop. Say, Robert Hatter said what?
Robert Hatter, Hattr, said that NIL doesn't mean anything. I'm like, that's not true. That's not true.
I never said it didn't mean anything.
Oh, my God. I can't.
I said y'all all up in arms about something, and I said, let's let it play out. I never said it didn't mean anything. Come on. It didn't mean anything. I'm the one took you to the Supreme Court and explained what's going to happen in the future. So what the hell?
Yeah, after we got you to understand that it was a big
deal. Not y'all ain't got me. Hey, man. when I done learned, man. A lot of y'all ain't experts on what y'all talking about. So I have to go and talk to the experts. Y'all read too many clickbait. Y'all read an article. Like we got a guy on this show right now. He always clickbaiting and sending me stuff.
Who?
I ain't gonna tell his name. He on there. I ain't gonna tell him. I ain't gonna put him out there like that. He know who he is. He gonna tell it on himself in a minute. But now, what were you saying? Guys like me, I've never said that about NIL. And I still say that NIL still got some things that need to be brushed up on. I say it to this day, but keep going.
I agree with that.
All right.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I definitely agree with that. I mean, I don't disagree with what she's saying for sure. But I think it's harder than what, again, it's harder than what people think.
What's harder than what people think?
Breaking the system. It takes a lot of organization.
Yes, of course. Everything is hard.
I understand that. I'm just saying it's easy to get up there and just make comments.
It was hard walking over that Edmund Pettus Bridge and getting your freaking head tore off when you know the police was on the other end. It was hard.
Why you always got to go there? All I'm saying is systematically to tear that down. The way the system. We just got NIL over the goalpost, over the goal line. Now they're going after revenue sharing. They're going after that. Then you're gonna have to deal with Title IX. Oh, so what I'm saying is, we have to systematically tear it down the way they systematically put it in place.
They got the power to. That's all. I keep telling y'all that, and y'all, I know y'all don't understand. Chris, you ain't never had no power.
What power they have?
See,
what power they have?
They can stop. They cannot play.
So they got the power of protest, is what you're saying.
Of course.
So don't. You know what? I'm not going to compete.
They have the power.
So why won't they do it then?
Because they got a lot of guys think like you.
What do you mean think like me? I think they could.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
They could do it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. But it's okay.
Why don't they do it then?
Chris.
So why don't they go?
I'm not an athlete. My job is to tell them.
Penny, I'm not playing today, man. I'm not playing, Penny. Until they pay me more money, I'm not playing for Memphis no more.
Well, you know, and think about the examples. Out of all the damn coaches in the whole damn thing, why didn't you pick a white boy? Why didn't you pick one of them? Why didn't you say?
Because I picked somebody close to you.
No, but that's just the way some of us are.
No, because Penny's very popular.
No, Penny ain't popular enough.
I'm sure he
ain't popular enough to stop this dude from filing his ass out in a game. I want him to get that damn popular. How about that? Do you know who Effa Manley was?
No, who is that?
Okay, you'll never know. Okay, you know.
I mean, just tell me. I don't know. I know a lot of things. I'm all knowing.
No. Effa Manley. Oh, okay. Effa Manley. I talked about her yesterday. She was she was the owner of the New York Eagles in the Negro Leagues. In the Negro Leagues.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
She was the one when Branch Rickey was sneaking to make the move on Jackie Robinson. That was the big move. But behind the scenes, he was trying to take Larry Doby and Monty Irving from the New York Eagles. And she said, let me tell you something, player. I'm going to take your ass, Branch Rickey, if you come down here, I'm going to take your ass to court and we're going to do this. So he got scared and backed off because he didn't want what? The other owners to know he was down there trying to poach on these black players. She was the one that told, okay, if you get him, Monty Irving, he left and went to the Cleveland, one of them teams, you got to pay me. She the one said, look, if you going to have to compensate us, we the one to nourish these players and put these players in place. We got to play. So guess what? She did something. She had the power. This is a woman, a black woman, telling a white man, you got to pay me for my players. If you play, because it's going to hurt this whole league. She the one who came in, and she the one was responsible for the profitability of the Negro Leagues. She said, y'all, we got to quit all of this being late. We got to quit all of this talking about we're going to show up here and just do. She said, no, we got to run this thing like a business. She was the woman that rocked yesterday. But what if she had said, well, what should I do? I just let him take our players. See, you looking now, But I'm talking about in the 1930s and 40s, when women just had a right to vote. And a black woman, and talking to these folks like this, guess who else she is? You remember when I told you about, I just found this out yesterday, right? I was years old when I found this out. When you remember I was telling you about Adam Clayton Powell developed the don't buy where you can't work campaign.
Right.
She was the one that headed the campaign. This was before she got to me. She the one that headed it. All the department stores, they'll let you come in and buy their stuff, but they wouldn't have no black sales clerks.
Okay.
But guess what? She went against the system. That was a more powerful system than this system is now. So my thing is, like I said, it was going to be a power five, or what you call it, a 5-star, go to HBCU. I called it out 6 years ago on this show, and y'all said, I don't know what you said, but I know you said, it just ain't going to happen. So when I see, Chris, it's always people that going to say what you can't do.
So Deion used his position and the celebrity to get a Power 5 to go there. And the minute the Power 5 comes to get him, he leaves and goes to the Power 5.
The fact is, the guy came. You said it wouldn't happen.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. That's why you keep trying to poke holes in it. You said it. Don't just say it. You said it wouldn't happen. Well, what was your comment? What was your comment then? Since you said,
I'm a Deion fan. I'm a Deion fan.
I'm not talking about Deion. I didn't know it was going to be Deion that did it.
Deion's the one that, Deion
but excuse me, when I said this, Deion ain't been there for 3 years, Chris. I said this 5 years ago. What you said, you sit there and said, Chris, tell me what you said. Robert, it ain't got a chance. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no routine. They ain't got the bag. They ain't got this. They ain't got this. They ain't got this. You kept telling me what we ain't got.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you pigeonhole me and tell me that's what I said.
So you always thought it was gonna be one. You always thought it was gonna be a pop.
There's always an outlier. It's always an outlier. Deion, I would consider going to that school and doing what he did as an outlier. Because Eddie George was popular and it hasn't happened. You got my man down there Grambling, Hugh Jackson, hasn't happened. You got Eddie Robinson, hasn't happened. So what I'm saying is,
he's
Deion,
special. He's special.
Yeah, but when we're gonna see how special he is at the next level.
Okay. Guess what? He's gonna have just a great amount of chances you had at the next level.
Now he's gonna have more chances than me because if he had more chances than me, I wouldn't be on this show with you right now. If I had the same chance he had, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you right now. So all I'm saying,
you wouldn't come on and be a guest?
Like he ain't on the chop.
Wait a minute. You wouldn't come on and be a guest?
He ain't on here as a guest.
It's coming.
Okay, well, get it done then and talk to me.
It's coming.
Because if Deion is who you say he is, let me ask you a question. Has Roland Martin been on the Chop Shop?
Yes.
Then Deion Sanders could bring his butt on the Chop Shop.
Okay. Shaq done been on the
right or wrong.
Shop. Shaq is more popular. Shaq is more popular than Deion Sanders around the world.
And he been on the Chop Shop.
Absolutely. Okay. So it ain't a
go.
doubt about
As
who we
much
can
as
get.
as much as
That
you
ain't
talk
the
about
issue
Deion,
here. No.
All we gotta do is call Ray for a set. You already know we can get him on.
See how petty your comment. See how that's just.
I'm just saying. Let's get
What does that got to do with the? See, we got away from the topic. The topic was you talking about what the players can't do, and I was just telling you. I'm glad Effa Manley didn't know she didn't have nobody where she probably had some Chris Walkers around her. Tell me, Effa, don't you go down mess with them white folks. Don't you go mess with that good white man over there. Don't you go. No, the eyes of Effa. I know how they was telling her and talking to her like that.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous sometimes.
No,
you're ridiculous sometimes.
Chris,
if you want to make a point, you're absolutely ridiculous.
Chris.
Hey, where you taking me to eat, by the way? That's all I want. I'm in H-Town. Where you taking
me? You ain't in no H-Town.
Man, yes, I am.
Where you want to go?
Yeah.
Where you want to go?
Hey, I ain't got... Pull that platinum out. Pull the platinum out. Give mine a rest. I'm going to give mine a rest. Pull that.
Hey, man. Hey. I'm I've been carrying you the last couple times because you've been looking like I've been carrying you the last couple times you've been in town. I told you, I said, come on, your money ain't no good when you with me, boy. Your money ain't no good.
Guess what? I'm with you again. My money still ain't good.
Hold up. We got to go to my spot now. The first spot I took you to, we ain't gonna call the name out. The first spot I took you to, we went outside, we inside, we went outside, looked up.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I can't stand you, man. I can't stand Dwayne. I can't stand him, Dwayne. I can't stand him.
Come on, man.
I can't stand. Hold up. Well, he said, you right, Hatter. I saw the show that day. Chris said that. Thank you, Michael Smith. That's why I love this show.
Man, let me tell you something. My uncle one named Michael Smith. Oh, that ain't my uncle.
Hey,
Listen,
Mindy make me sick. See, Mindy makes me sick, man. See, and guess what? Mindy ain't said nothing about this tear that James Harden been on right now. Mindy ain't said a word, but she she makes me sick. But keep going, Chris. What was you about to say? Because I got something for you.
First of all, Michael Smith, you're a lie. You're lying.
Don't talk to Michael like that, Chris. You sound like Robert Hatter.
Oh, I'm just saying he's not telling the truth. Let me clean it up. I'm not going to be Robert Hatter. I'm not going to do like you do. Michael, you're not telling the truth. But that's okay, though. If you want to be a propaganda person, go ahead on. But here's the deal, Hatter. I'm going to say it one more time because you got all upset with me. If you're in the media, you have to have an opinion, and sometimes it's going to be unpopular what you say. That's going to happen. And some people, sender receiver, Chris, are going to take offense even if you think that you're saying something that's on point.
Chris, listen.
Somebody could get offended.
Chris, I understand that. My problem is with Todd McShay personally. I put him up there.
Okay, so you said
whoa, let me finish. See, Herb always running. See what I'm talking about?
You said personally. That was a good thing.
No. I got a problem with him. Because over the years, he got a pattern of this. Okay. And they keep letting him talk negative. I ain't never heard him talk negative about a guy that looked like him. I got a problem with that.
Say that. See, you didn't say that earlier.
I just told you when I said it 3 times. Chris, I got 13 years of experience in this business. You should have known how to got something. Let me just back off. He know what the hell he talking.
Usually you tell me these things offline and and I can't talk about
it. Okay,
so
hold on. Okay. I didn't like this the other day. Okay. Glad you're on here. Since you know, I'm glad you're on here. Hold up. I'm trying to find something for you. Hold on. Watch this. Let me tell y'all something.
Dang, they got.
I had to play that. I've been saving that. I wanted
when did that come out?
It was last week. It was last week.
Goodness.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Charles Woodson don't tweet much. Very, very, very.
Oh, is he with Fox or ESPN?
Fox.
Okay.
Charles with Fox. He don't tweet much. Let me and I want to share some with y'all because he's very careful. I've been knowing this kid since he's 18 years old. He's very careful with the words he says. Hold on. He said something, and I just want to make sure I got the right thing he said. What Woodson? What Charles Woodson?
That was
Charles said, oh, that is. Charles said, it's something about the way he said, put your glasses back on.
He said that to him? I didn't hear that part.
You didn't hear that part? Oh, so you just don't.
No. I didn't
okay, all right. Watch this. Just listen again. Watch it. Now I know you heard it.
I didn't hear him say that.
But Charles, he don't tweet. He don't say much, y'all. He says something about the way he said, put your glasses back on. He said, put your effing glasses back on.
Yeah, he was out of pocket.
So, Chris, when I watched the patterns of a Todd McShay, so I watched the patterns of this guy. Shannon, a lot of people talking about Shannon should have took a page out of Jalen Rose's book.
And did what?
Watch this. See, I thought you knew about it. I'm educating you today. Sit back and let the teacher teach you today.
I'm not influenced by
the positions were only created so a novice could follow the game. Just because you're a power forward, that doesn't make you physical. Just because you're a shooting guard, that don't mean you can jack up threes. That's
What
just
were
a
you,
position.
Jalen? What were you?
Where were you? Did you
What were you?
Did you average 1.4 points as a senior in high school?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all of that Pistol Pete stuff, Water Pistol Pete Jr.
Okay. We'll address that later. We're
Okay.
going to.
Don't ignore that. Did you play junior?
Yeah.
Did you play JV as a junior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll
And
follow
What were you? What
Okay.
were you? What was your position?
I have no position. I have
You
no.
were a point guard.
I have no game.
You were a.
So that somebody said that. Okay, hold on. Let me go further. And I'm glad.
Where are you going? I don't.
I'm going this way. Just watch.
That's what I leave it up to. I mean, you can say whatever you want. Skip can say whatever he wants, but Skip, whenever you refer to me, whenever you speak to me, whenever you address me as all-pro Stanford graduate, because those are some accomplishments you can aspire to, you will never accomplish. You have never accomplished anything. So, but those things are on my resume. Those are what I've done. It's my second year in the NFL, going on my third. I mean, you tell me who's wrong.
Okay, I'll accept that. I think I've accomplished more in my field than you have in yours, though you're just getting started.
So I'm the top of my field. So I'm all pro. I'm the best, one of the best 22 players in the NFL. You're going to brush it off, but I don't think you're the best 22 anything in sports and in media and
Well,
anything. I think
that's
you
debatable.
think more of yourself than you actually can, prove. But
Okay, do you think you're better than Darrelle Revis is right now?
In my 24 years of life, I'm better at life than you.
Okay,
So let's,
all right, that's
let's
fair.
Let's
All
get
right,
let's
all
get down
right,
to
well,
that
let's
brass
stay.
tacks.
Let's
So you talking about where I'm going from? Where I'm going with? This is where I'm going with. Let me go. Let me know where I'm going with.
Context.
This is what happens when you let some people get too comfortable with you. Skip Bayless, to me, might seem like he the type that would drop that word on you.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm just telling you. I say seem like.
Come on.
I'm down with the brothers. I listen to Lil Wayne, and I wear Jordans. But I watch how condescending. I watched this more than once. You didn't hear it the first time. I've had the advantage of watching this thing a lot of times. Then told him to put his glasses back on. And you telling me I've seen Todd McShay do this over 30 years of business. Now he ain't been there 10 years in this business that hurt other people's clients with his comments. Yes, I got a problem with it, Chris. Yes, I got a problem. I know you're a member of the media, and I know you are, and I guess in some way I am. But I just didn't like it. There's a lot of stuff that you around here. They got opinions. Opinion.
It's an opinion show. They're gonna say things that you don't like. It's part of it, bro. You also make a lot of money to do what you do.
See, you're sounding just like them.
No, you.
The opinion people, they make money too.
I agree, but so guess what they get? Guess why they make a lot of money? Because they're willing to make those opinions. That's why. And it may be unpopular. People may not feel good. I get it. I'm just saying. And he may say some things that hurt some clients. I get it. But the people that pay him like what he does. So I mean, again, I'm not defending.
Because people pay you, don't think you. It's people pay people to assassinate people.
Come on, you going?
Come on, now don't be talking about because people pay you. People pay you. Don't go there.
They also take Tiffany Cross off TV because what she's saying. They could have left her on there. They took her off and left Al Sharpton on, who's done way more than Tiffany Cross could have ever done in her life, and said way more. But they took her off and left him on. So what I'm saying is, I get it why these guys get upset, but I don't know the full context of how it got. Now I will admit that the same way, and that's the same person you get on here talking about Thomas Patrick, but I'm like, yo, that dude's a bum now. What are we talking about? He's a bum. He's old. Why are we sitting up here still giving this dude flowers? He ain't good no more. He ain't good no more.
Here we go. Opinions. You love it because you maybe that's what you're pushing to be. One of those guys, right? I'm not.
No, I'm not.
You
saying
can
that.
have a lot
See,
of
there you
opinions.
go,
Chris.
kid.
You can have a lot of opinions.
Right.
Okay, that's fine. You can have a visceral reaction to things and strong feelings, Chris. But if it's not grounded in actual fact, it's just a uttering to me. So my thing is, let's stop uttering and let's have some knowledge about a thing.
What are you talking about?
You always talking about people got opinions.
Your opinions are influenced by your truths, your background.
No, your opinion should be based in fact, but your opinion should be based in fact.
Not necessarily.
Okay, all right. So you just out here running your damn mouth.
No, your opinion can be based on truth. Oh, let's case in point. You grew up in Memphis. I grew up in Houston, right? Black people may live a different way in Houston than they do in Memphis. That's your truth. That's your truth. And you may come to Houston. I'll be like, yo, homeboy, what you doing, man? They ain't how black people. You're like, oh, man, in Memphis, this is how we do it. I'm like, man, H-Town, this is how we do it. That's your opinion versus. It's not a fact. There's no fact. 2 + 2 is a fact. So if he again,
so
I'm not saying
everybody can just say what the hell they want to with no consequence.
Listen, there is a consequence.
Hold on.
I remember Robert Hatter telling me. I remember the eloquent Robert Hatter telling me, "Hey, Kyrie, you can post whatever you want, but it is a what to play for the the Brooklyn Nets.
Privilege."
Exactly. So you can't just say whatever you want to say, and you can't just post whatever you want to post. So if that was the case, why has Todd McShay been on ESPN for 20+ years?
Because they like what he's saying. They don't care who he hurting. Because he hurting a black player. Do you think that ESPN cares? No. Do you think ESPN cares about what he said about a black football player?
Listen, I don't know what ESPN cares, doesn't care. All I'm saying is
hold up. You around here bragging about, well, they wouldn't have him. Robert, they got him on the show.
Hey, hold up. ESPN got a lot of black people that work for they're very opinionated.
They're black-facing.
Herm Edwards.
They're black-facing on white media. It's black-facing.
Ryan, what's his name?
Black face. He's a black face on. Listen,
Stephen A. Smith.
He got a thing in his ear telling his ass what he can't do, what he can't do.
Nah, come on, man. They're not. Come on, man.
All right, okay.
No one's Jalen Rose, who you just actually put on the show. Come on, man.
They made his ass change his mind in the middle of a damn show. Chris not even go there.
Because it was the law. It had nothing to do with it. It was the law. He was saying something that,
What was the law? What was the law?
The one that you quoted to me about.
No, tell me the law. Since you're going to mention that. Chris.
That's what you said. You want me?
They made him apologize. See, Chris. Hey, y'all. Now y'all see how you get them. So
what are you talking about?
Let's go back to this. Robert Hatter, you going to address the kid? No, I'm not. That Landon said that put them. Let me talk to these people because you just be talking. He said that put your glasses back on. It's time, boy. Hey, Chris don't understand that though, y'all. Chris don't understand that, y'all.
I'm not even talking about Skip Bayless, man. I'm not even addressing that.
Yeah, no. You better not.
Addressing that.
Let me address this. Because something happened on the show yesterday. Kevin Freitman with your messy butt.
Why he got him swinging a golf club as his pitcher?
He better than you.
Kevin Freitman better than me?
Yeah, Chris, you can't play.
Have you played with Kevin Freitman?
I just think he's better than you.
How you know he better than me?
I just think he's better than you.
Exactly.
I've seen his swing and I've seen your swing. I'd rather have his swing.
That's nonsense.
Hold up. What? Chris, I was, I got a text. Yesterday on the show, it's a daddy text Jimmy Hicks and said, man, my boy gonna be starting tonight, and the over and under he gonna hit 20. He gonna hit the over. And I went on a limb and said, I'm with my dude. And the man didn't play a goddamn minute. Excuse me, y'all. He didn't play a second. So I called it that because he made me look bad. I'm over here talking about, man, I'm with him. I'm with him. Chris, the man played for Jackson State. He ain't been playing because he had to get cleared. And the daddy said he was going to start. And the man didn't play a second. Not 1 second. Man, I'm sitting there watching it. I done got the TV. I done put it on all the screens all over the house. The man didn't play a second. And Kevin Freitman gonna talk about it. The dude, that is Moody. I didn't see what you said. I didn't see. I went out on a limb though, Chris. I said, I'm with my man. So the daddy texted me back. So I'm helping y'all out. So don't y'all be talking about my boy. Daddy said, okay, he texted me. He said he wasn't supposed to play, actually, until the 17th. But they cleared him earlier, right? The kid called him before yesterday's game and said the coaches told him they wanted him to dress that game yesterday and sit on the bench. He said, I still felt they should have played him, but he said they had a lot of new plays they wanted him to learn. He said they benched their point guard, so the ball is going to be in my son's hand the whole game. I guess it was because he needed to learn the new plays. You're a college coach. You listen to this. First, I don't know. That was Mo Williams' decision, but the original plan was for him to be cleared on the 17th on Saturday. Then he said he hasn't practiced with the team since they've been on the road. They have a practice today and tomorrow. And he sent, okay. So he sent me something. I don't know if he wanted me to say this, but he sent me a voice message between him and one of the coaches.
Nah, man. Nah. Don't put
Not a voice. No. It wasn't bad. Hold up. I'm trying to read. No. He sent me it's public knowledge. He sent it to me. It was a text. He said, hey, coach told me that he can come home on Tuesday. He wanted to be here so he can work out and stay in shape because everything on campus will be shut down for the holidays. See that? Listen, the NCAA meets on Wednesday and Thursdays. If we get a response before, say, this was before all this happened. This the text. He said the NCAA meets on Thursday and Friday. This was before yesterday. Okay. If we get a response before Saturday, he will be traveling and playing with the team. I'm asking because I'm trying to hold off a day or so before getting his flight to Houston. Coach said if he's rules eligible, he will be traveling with the team immediately. So they just go back and forth. It wasn't a bad situation. So that's what happened yesterday when it wasn't that the dad going by what the coach is saying. The dad going by what the coach is saying. And guess what? I went by what the dad said. You know, and the dad said he was playing. I was going for it because I know the boy can play. If he was a bum, I would have told y'all he was a bum. The kids can play. So, yeah, he get a mulligan. Yeah, you're right. He get a mulligan. See, even Kevin know what a mulligan. Chris know about a mulligan. He take 18 mulligans a game.
Wow.
Y'all got to see Chris. Chris, do me a favor. Send me a picture of your swing.
Man, my swing pretty damn good. You know, the last golf tournament I played in, I had the longest drive. I told you that. Up in Long Island. I had the
you
longest
ain't
drive.
Nobody else that's confirmed that.
What? I will show it to you. What you mean? I can confirm it.
Send it to me.
I will.
I'm going to put it on the screen.
You don't have to. I don't need that.
I want it on the screen.
Validation. I'm telling you, I had the longest drive. And it was pretty. Oh, my goodness. Had her. And it was down. I think I drove the green almost. What? I almost drove the green.
Chris,
I'm just trying to tell you.
A broke clock.
It was going downhill. It don't matter. Hatter, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what pressure is. I know you know a little bit about pressure.
A little bit.
On the hole that says, it wasn't any other hole, because any other hole I could have hit it longer, because I hit them on a few of them, by the way. But on the hole that says the longest drive, and you have to hit it on the green, I performed. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Everybody can't do it with three balls, 2 strikes, with 1 out, with the bases loaded, and they not. Oh Lord, this dude. You know what? You know what? Yeah,
They can hear you. They can hear you. Don't talk negative
You
about
got
Big
them
Day.
Under Armours on. Yeah, you know you gonna hit it right in that water. You gonna hit it right in that water. That's all you see is water. All you see is water. Look at it. You gonna hit it right in that water. Watch. This ain't number. Look at that. That swing ain't that nice, man. Get out of here with that, man.
Y'all look at that dude, man. Y'all look
Right
at that
in the
dude. Quit hating, man. Quit hating.
Saw some water.
Ain't winning no water.
I seen some water come up.
No, sir. No,
That
sir.
Charles Barkley swing.
Hey, keep talking. Keep talking. Y'all know it. Hold on. Keep talking, Chris. Chris, keep talking.
Yeah, you had it. You know it's you killing me, but that's all right though. I tear Alan Branch up. That's all I gotta say. I tear.
You
Alan
can't
Branch
mess with Branch.
What? Don't let Branch fool you.
Chris, I got my
Look like,
sis.
look like the same hole, by the way.
I got my
Look like
sis sucker pants on.
Yeah, it look like the same hole, by the way. Just so you know, a little water right there.
No, I like to hit over water.
Yeah, it's that little water right there. Like
We got a lot of water where we at.
Yeah, look at let's go. That's not a fish that's chopping out of the water right there. That's that ball. Can't see it, dog.
Y'all saw that ball bounce up. Y'all saw that ball bounce up. Y'all saw that ball bounce. Quit hating Chris Walker. Robert Hannigan hit that thing, baby.
It get too hot, I'm done. It get too hot, I'm done at hole 9.
Hey, Ed said I dropped the ball out of my pocket.
Exactly. Hey, it had a hole 9 on the turn. I'm done. You already know that. It's too hot outside.
Chris, please send me that video, man. Please.
I'm going to send it to you.
Please.
I'm gonna the longest drive, and you're gonna be like, damn. I'm like, yo, I done got better, and I don't even play. I'm just natural, man.
No, you're not.
Natural.
No, you're
I'm
not.
just a natural.
Chris, anybody can go out there. I can take Mindy Collins out there one day and have her hitting the ball.
Mindy Collins scared to get on this show, so I'm telling you right now, she ain't picking up no golf club. Just get that through your head, okay? Mindy, I said it. Exactly. Man, I gotta go, man.
Me too, man. Hey, we're gonna slide down.
Get ready to pull that platinum out. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, for real, man. I'm gonna hit you as soon as I get off the show, man. Hey, I got you, baby. All right, we out of here, y'all. Bye. I'm gonna hit the button.
Jim Hicks, Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop.